Hello guys, what's up and welcome to the new tutorial from the SketchUpArchStudio. In this tutorial we will talk about how we can create cinematic renders in Enscape for the SketchUp. Let's get to work. First of all, I'm going to press F, switch to the camera number 1, cinematic number 1 in here, and I want to select it as the main camera and main shot for my render. First of all, I'm going to click on the visual setting and after that output, and in here we have resolution. So I need to change resolution from Ultra HD to the custom mode, and I want some narrow resolution like portrait resolution. So 1400 and 1920 is my resolution, and if I turn on the save frame, now I have this view in my shot. So I'm going to click on the visual setting and the story will be start from here. First of all, field of view. I'm going to reduce the field of view as I can to focus on my object in here. 26-degree horizontal is enough for me, and I want to reset exposure in this place. I'm going to minimize Enscape at the right side and click on this light in here. So I need to select it, click on the Enscape objects in this place, and I need to manage my light power. First of all, I need to reduce it a little bit because materials can't show the real texture in the high value target lights. So some number about 8000 candela is enough. I'm going to close it in here, maximize Enscape, click on the visual setting, and now I can work with my environment much better. First of all, depth of field. I'm going to play with the focal point and I want to focus on this golden statue with these books in here. So some number about 1.98 meter is enough, and I'm gonna close it in here. Click on the Enscape online asset library, select this object in this place, click on the rotation, and I need to rotate it a little bit, something like that. For example, I can manage my rotation degree in here. 58 degrees enough. I'm gonna click on the apply changes. Everything is done for me. Now I'm gonna close it, click on the visual setting another time, and I'm gonna increase the exposure a little bit, something like that. Depth of field can be increased to the 13 like this, and you can see the background. Now it's much realistic. Click on the image bar in here. I need to make my render much warmer than it, so I need to reduce color temperature, and you can see what really happens. Sometimes you can manage your light power in your environment only by color temperature. 4500 Kelvin is enough. Saturation is about 102%. Lens flare and bloom is not really helpful, but if I increase the bloom option, look at the background in here. When I increase the bloom option, you can see some faded out lights in your background and your environment. So try to use it in some special projects. For example, 19% for it, and lens flare is about 53%. Vignette can be increased to the 34, and atmosphere is okay, the skybox is okay, and output is done. I will come back to the main bar rendering quality and the ultra, so everything is done for me. Now I'm going to minimize Enscape in here and make it more cinematic. For this reason, I'm going to select this vase in here, take another copy of it to some part of my project like this. And you can see what really happens. So I can click on the scale option in here, rescale it a little bit, something like that. Click on the move option, and I can move it in this part of my camera shot, something like that, a little bit to the back side. Click on the flip option in SketchUp and flip your Enscape object like that. Click on the move option, move it to this part of your job. Now you have more objects in your foreground camera shot. It only helps you to create more realistic render. Click on this object in here, move it to this part of your job. Now your render is more sharp than the other times because you can control your scene very simple and easy. So I think time for the rendering. For this reason, I'm going to click on the Enscape in here and click on the screenshot in this place, save it on my desktop, and I'm going to press save. As a matter of fact, it takes a bit of time, so for now, I only want to take a test render. So high quality is enough for me, a screenshot, desktop, and press save. It takes a little bit of time, and after that Enscape will generate some super realistic render which is cinematic for your job and your architectural project. When the render is done, we will change the rendering resolution to the widescreen resolution to see what really happened. So in this tutorial you learned how to manage your resolutions in different type of projects. 62%, 68%, 75, and I think now it's over. It takes a little bit of time. Alright, my render is done for me. I'm going to turn off the save frame, click on the visual setting. This time I want to pick up Ultra HD rendering system. Now I'm going to turn on the save frame, and this is another type of rendering for me, which I can manage focal point and depth of field. I can take some blur render like this, or take background for showing the sofa or textures or some other things like that. It completely depends on you how you want to show your project in different type of ways. So 2 meter for this one, 8% for this one. Click on the image bar. Bloom is about 0. Lens flare is about 26, and everything is done. 4400 can be now. Main bar, field of view can be decreased, something like that. For example, 34. And exposure is enough. Now I want to take another render, and this is the final test, so I'm going to click on the screenshot and save it on my desktop again. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Totally in this video we try to improve knowledge about your resolution changing in Enscape. Most of the time architectures don't know how they can change their resolution in Enscape for SketchUp, but it's really easy work, so you can use it in different type of projects and different type of ways which you want. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and goodbye.